Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
And
they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't
stop coming.
Natalie's on the group on the document right now. Stop. Unicats.
Oh. Jamie, why'd you add Natalie to our topic?
Because she was gonna be in here. Remember?
Oh. Well, can you remove her because she's gonna delete all of her stuff. Technical difficulties happening.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, hey.
The mics
Natalie,
are hot.
Stop. Natalie's typing on the Google Docs.
She's gonna listen to this
Ready?
smile and be so happy. Wow.
Nat. Wait, it's ringing. Like her contact photo?
Yeah.
Dude,
We're calling Natalie live on the podcast.
Natalie, answer your phone. She's on her phone, obviously, because she's typing on the Google Doc.
Types up. I'm getting a phone call.
Type up. Tell her to answer it.
What?
Natalie, we're live on the podcast.
Unicats or catacorns? Which is better? Why did y'all delete that?
Because we are live on the podcast, and you keep typing on the Google Docs.
I see that. It shows me where you scrubs are.
Yeah. So you're up to the microphone. What are you on speaker?
That's fun and fresh.
And everyone sees your contact photo.
Well, it's not, it's just audio, so.
Want to bet? No, everyone here in the room. Oh yeah, other Zach dropped in to be a surprise guest star on the podcast. So there's 4 of us. Rip you.
Yeah?
Okay, we're on the podcast trying to do podcast stuff, so stop typing. You're gonna get us mixed up.
And if you don't want to stop, you can talk about your Baptist.
Oh yeah.
Wait. No,
Dude.
why?
We're like professionals. We got a video call on the podcast.
Basically.
When your sister calls you, so you try to stretch it in. Actually, you called me.
I was
Okay.
gonna say.
You didn't even get a call. You called me.
All right, you're up to the mic. Anything you want to say?
Yes. How do you push up glasses on your face?
Why did you have to do that to me? I thought since Natalie's not here, we don't even have to talk about this. But no.
Did y'all see that
It
on
still
the Google
happened.
Doc?
Yes,
Yeah,
Natalie, we
we
saw
saw
it.
Good.
We started off this episode by singing All Star.
That's original.
Pretty much. Okay, to quote JT Fields, bye.
Ew.
Well, that was interesting.
Not.
I would explain the glasses thing, but I don't know what I would even say. It's just how I adjust my glasses, okay? I'm not ashamed of it. It's who I am. It's part of me.
It's normal. People do that. They
thought you
push
were-
the glasses from the
No.
middle.
When we were at Big Impact, then Natalie said something. Okay, it was in the video of whenever the Blue Haven video, when I zoomed in on his face, then he pushed up his glasses while I zoomed in. And then so Natalie was laughing because she thought he did it on purpose. So it was this whole thing.
No, that's just real
I
life.
thought people were just born with glasses. They were just that's part of them.
It is. It is part of us.
They just grow with you.
That's racist.
Some did it.
All right.
Back on
Sports.
topic.
Sporting News Radio. It's Zach and Zach in the morning. The sweet life of Zach and Serial Society and me.
It's legit. For sports, we got Messi breaking his arm.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
I didn't even know about it
He's
until you
pretty
told
frail.
me.
He's pretty frail.
I saw it in the airport yesterday. I saw the notification, and I'm just like, rip him.
Messi's not really prone to injuries.
He broke it in a game
I don't
or just
remember
in
the
his
last time he
life?
got an injury.
I think it was
so
in the
he's-
game.
Oh, it was?
Was it?
I didn't click the article. I didn't care enough.
That's
I
a
saw
sign of
a
injury.
picture, and it was a picture of him getting wrapped on a field. So I
Oh,
would assume
sweet. Who broke his arm?
I have no idea.
Probably Sergio Ramos.
If we had to
Anybody.
guess.
Probably
He just
Zaza.
probably came in the middle of a different game and he just subbed into the different team, like Seville or something.
It's pretty funny. But
Just
so Messi's
It wasn't Suarez. He didn't come up and try to bite him.
Favre is on his team.
I know.
But if he did, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either. After all the stuff that he's done.
He's only out like 3 weeks though. That's not that long.
Yeah. Hopefully he's good when he gets back in.
They don't
Yeah.
have much competition anymore.
I don't really care either way.
Anything else?
Yeah.
You gonna talk about your plane story?
Well, first, I guess since it's more sport related, we talk about the fight that went down last night or Saturday night. For those of y'all listening, between the Lakers and the Rockets, you hear about that, Zach?
I had a couple friends, they were like tuning in during work. Yeah, it was pretty big. I mean,
Dude.
I have no idea
Guys.
what I'm talking about.
Colin, who is that? It's calling you.
That's actually my sister.
Oh, okay.
wait, but you're saying that there was a fight during the game?
Yeah, so
I
it was towards the end. Okay, so it was like, I think the Rockets had 108 and the Lakers had like 107. So it was like right there, you know. It's not like one of those games where like you're getting blown out, so like the emotions are there, you know, you're down 30, 40 points, you just want to go fight someone. But no, it was like neck and neck. And so it was like what happened, so Rajon, to give a little backstory, Rajon Rondo and Chris Paul like hate each other. They've had this big rivalry going back and forth. And so what happened was Chris Paul claimed that Rondo spit in his face, which, I mean, I don't want to believe it since, you know, I don't want any suspensions, but I could see that happening. And so, like, we can't really see, like, no one saw that, though. They just see Chris Paul just, like, shove him back and stuff, and it started getting real into it. And then Brandon Ingram ran over and, like, threw a punch, and then, like, there's, like, starting fighting. It was huge, but, yeah. 3 of them got kicked out, and they were trying to look at the video this morning to see if he actually did spit on him, but it looks like they're going to have, like, I think the suspension for that's probably going to be like 7 games or so.
Oh, wow.
So to be out without your point guard and or without Rondo and Brandon Ingram for 7 games, that'd be bad, but go look up the fight. It's pretty intense. But Brandon Ingram's like the quietest person on the team, and just for him to run out there and just throw a punch, it was crazy. But
It's insane.
I don't know.
have no idea what you're
Spitting is
talking about.
pretty bad in every sport, though.
Yeah.
And soccer, spitting is an instant red card.
Yeah, that's true.
So I assume it's if they get caught spitting, it's probably an instant. I don't know for sure. Ejection basketball probably, but I don't know.
I don't know. If you want to fight, there's always Khabib and good old McGregor. So yeah,
I think, was he there?
I don't know.
There was I forgot. I can't remember. There was a famous boxer that was there. I don't know, but
I have no idea what you're talking about.
yeah,
I don't do basketball.
it's pretty crazy though. Just because Rondo and Chris Paul hate each other, so.
Colin, you know what's going on?
No.
You follow
Well,
basketball at all?
no, I used to more, but not nowadays. I used to play when I was in like high school. Totally unnecessary fact about me that's now recorded forever on your guys' podcast, but
Pretty much.
All right. In other news, Jeremy.
All right. So I've been doing airplane riding. It took like 1, 2, 3, I don't know. A lot of airplane trips. 3, 5, 6, like 6 or 7 plane trips the last 2 weeks. That's a lot. So yeah, I just kind of was thinking. Any of y'all been on airplanes before? Zach, you been on an airplane?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
So we've all been on airplanes. Any of y'all had any bad experiences on airplanes?
Yes, not sleeping.
What was your story? Not sleeping.
Okay, so we were flying back from Hawaii. Okay, so our flight leaves like at 10 o'clock at night, and we were checking out of our hotel
Damn,
like
late.
at, yeah, it was pretty late. We checked out of our hotel like at probably, it was before noon.
Oh yeah, like
Okay.
probably 11 or 10.
Yeah, it was earlier. So we're checking out. You know, we have the entire day just to kill before our plane ride back to the States. So we just spend the whole day just doing random stuff, like just shopping
Back to
and
the
whatever.
States. Where were you?
Hawaii.
I mean, I guess that's not really a state.
It's like not stateside. I don't know. It's just like its own island out there. So
Pretty much.
yeah. So we were out all day doing that, and then to get on the plane ride, and it's like I don't even remember how long it was. I feel like it was like around 12 hours or something insane like that. It probably wasn't that long. I might be exaggerating, but it was quite a while. So we get back, and we're in Arizona because we went to go see the Grand Canyon.
For like an hour.
Yeah, we literally stood there for like 10 minutes. Anyway, so
Dang.
we get back, right, and like an entire day has passed. I say that in quotation marks because it was not that. We just couldn't sleep on the flight. It was dark outside, but it was just really hard to sleep. So everyone's super tired because we haven't slept in what seems like 24 hours now. We get to Arizona, and it's just like bright outside. It's so bright. We're like ready to crash, and then we're like, yeah, we're gonna go see the Grand Canyon, even though we're all dead. So we have a layover of 12 hours from when we get to Arizona from our next flight back to Lubbock. So we have that entire day to drive to see the Grand Canyon, and when we got there, it was raining really bad. So they were trying to like tell everyone like, hey, it's raining real bad. You probably don't like want to go down like really into it at all. So we just stood on the edge to just see it, to say we've been there.
Looks like a nice little guy, actually.
No more Trump. So after that, we drove all the way back to the airport and had our other flight all the way back to Lubbock. And by that time, it was probably like 10 o'clock the next day. 10 o'clock at night, I should say. So that's how long? 48 hours without sleep? It was a long time. We felt like crap. The next day, I didn't get up until about 1 o'clock in the evening.
Seems brutal.
Yeah, it was bad.
12-hour layover. That's crazy though.
It was a long time.
Yeah.
All right, Jeremy, what about you? How was your flight from
Well,
the East
so
Coast?
I've probably been on over 50 flights by now, and I've never had a problem with flights or roller coasters, or I don't really have motion sickness. I mean, to a point, I'm sure everyone has could get motion sickness, but I'm generally pretty good about that kind of thing. So it was on the way back from coming back from DC. Then we had a 4-hour layover in our connecting flight in Chicago. So we went downtown to Chicago, got some Chicago-style pizza and Chicago dogs and stuff like that. Very good. Like, it was actually really good. And so we walk back, get back to the airport and stuff. It was Gucci, and then it was a decently long flight. I think at least 3 hours probably. And then however, on the way landing down to Fort Worth, then I had a headache, so I kind of think that was part of it. I had a headache and couldn't really do much about it. And so I'm just like sitting there and then just start feeling really, really bad. But like I felt so bad I couldn't if I had talked then I probably would have thrown up. So I like get out my Google Keep and just type up a note that says I don't feel so good, and I show my dad next to me, and so he like opens up the barf bag, and about 30 seconds later then I threw up a lot of Chicago pizza and Chicago dogs. And the funny thing is, the person next to me slept like through the whole time of me throwing. I threw up like 5 or 6 times because I had a big lunch, and the person next to me slept through the entire thing. She didn't wake up at all. I'm just like, I don't know how she did that. So
That's great.
yeah. So yeah, first time throwing up on a plane.
I've never thrown up on a plane.
I mean, I'd been probably over 50 planes, and that was first time. So, but also on the way there, going from Dallas to New York, the city, then the weather was kind of bad because it was like closer to when Hurricane Michael's on the East Coast was still like affecting like the weather patterns. And so we're on the plane, sitting down for about 45 minutes. I'm just sitting there watching what's the Marvel movie that came out? The Infinity War Part 1. And I'm halfway done. I'm like a third of the way down with the movie. We haven't even left the ground yet. And then so we're on like the 3-hour flight. So this point's been basically 4 hours. And then they get up there and like, hey guys, we literally can't land. So we had to circle around for 90 minutes in turbulence.
Dude.
For 90 minutes. And I was fine. But at that point, it had been, I was pretty tired. It had been a long day. And it was about 5.5 hours. And I was just like done with it. I'm like, just land. I was just over the flight. So yeah, 90 minutes or 45 minutes before we got to take off, and then 90 minutes of turbulence just waiting to land. It was intense, but we all survived. You have any plane stories, Collin?
No, I mean I've been on planes, but nothing to report really.
It's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is a good thing.
You don't want
That
to
is a
take
good
your
thing.
own for it. So.
Zach, anything?
Not really with planes, but maybe with airports. Just like sometimes the experiences there. I've heard like some horror stories of like some like really bad airport experiences, just like having like flights delayed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had like sometimes like I think at one point we had like a flight delayed like 4 or 5 hours. So
Oh, man.
yeah, like it was just like next one, this one. Like it's like I mean I guess it just depends on like the quality of flight you get into and like which flight you decide to take.
Yeah.
You don't get cheap tickets because you get really cheap tickets, you might end up getting a flight that gets delayed. So
Anything about delayed flights? I guess this is a pretty short story, but when we were back in June, when Dustin, he'll be on the podcast in the next couple of weeks, but we were going to Detroit, and our flight from Lubbock, we couldn't even leave. Our flight from Lubbock to Fort Worth got canceled, and so we like got off to a rough start just trying to leave to get to Detroit, but we're fortunate to get a late flight. But that was funny. It's not often that the flight from Lubbock to Dallas gets canceled, and we're like, oh man, now what? But
Yeah.
they were able to just squeeze us in a couple flights later, so
Seems legit.
yeah. We did meet this one guy that was sitting there playing games on his iPad, by a middle-aged man, and he like taught us like 5 different ways to play blackjack,
Oh,
to like different versions. So
that's interesting-ish.
yeah.
All right. I think we should move on to another topic before we kind of bore our audiences talking about plane stories.
I'm bored talking about plane stories.
What do we have next?
Drinks.
Drinks. Odd sodas.
Yeah, I mean, we
What's
talked
the-
about sweet tea, lemonade, other stuff.
What's the oddest soda you ever had?
What are you asking?
Collin.
An odd soda?
Yeah.
Probably an organic soda.
What do you mean?
I don't know, like like health food stores. Sometimes they'll have sodas that are like,
Oh, like super healthy?
yeah,
supposedly?
they're like super healthy, but they just taste weird. I'd say like an unusual soda is Mountain Dew Berry Monsoon, which they have at Sam's Club.
yeah.
Which I get at Sam's Club.
They have that one. I've
And
never
it
seen
tastes-
that anywhere else.
I haven't seen it anywhere else either. I don't think it exists anywhere else. But it tastes
It tastes like blueberry,
like
right?
candy to me. It tastes good.
Dude,
That's
I
weird.
need to try it a second time because I wasn't totally sold on it the first time.
Oh, really?
I didn't dislike it. I need to try it again, honestly, but yeah, I knew right when you said that. I'm like, wait, I know where that is, Sam's. It's like the only place. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
What about you, Zach? Any weird sodas?
I know there's like this one brand of soda that like they have like ranch dressing
What?
flavored,
What?
like
Oh.
bacon flavored soda.
Yeah,
Have you tried it?
I was
It's
gonna
like-
say
it's
bacon.
It's called like the gross soda challenge. So it's kind of like the people take that and like they drink this soda. It's like a specific brand.
It's time to stop and repent from your sin.
Every
Yeah.
day we stray further from God.
Yeah, I have had the bacon soda before.
What?
Yeah,
Where would you get that?
It's something like that uncommon.
Was it pretty bad?
I think it was like World Market probably.
They
But
have some pretty unique flavors. Like I don't know. Like they're not even like they're more like flavors that you just drink to say that you drank them. Not really.
right?
You can't really enjoy them. Really.
No. Yeah, but World Market has a lot of weird sodas. That was a grapefruit soda that I liked.
Grapefruit. Sounds
I've
pretty
had,
good.
I had like an Italian one, like an Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get like they have like those like European ones, like they're like
Yeah.
in the like kind of like wine bottle looking things.
And then there's like Holly Hops. Theirs isn't as weird. Theirs is just like more rare. They have like bubblegum soda and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it pink? Lit.
It's racist.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right. So then let's ask. All right, we'll just go down the line. All right, Zach. If you could invent like a soda, just like, what flavor would you pick?
I don't know. Like I feel like I tried this like new like they have like this like Sprite berry mix thing at McDonald's.
It wasn't that good.
It was.
I
I
think I
felt like
tried
it
it.
was alright. It was. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like. I don't know. Well, okay. I would just like. I would if I had invented the soda, it'd be like Sprite, but make it like 5 times fresher, and then put like a little hint of mango in there.
Wow.
That actually sounds pretty good. I want to try that.
There's this stuff called Yoli in Mexico. It's like Sprite, but it's like fresher. Like I don't know. Like it just like tastes fresher.
Huh.
Fresh Sprite with a hint of mango.
Yeah. And
That
it's
sounds
just,
pretty
like,
good.
Interesting.
Like if I just put like a little hint of mango in there, that would be the bomb right there.
Sounds interesting for sure.
Follow that one up, Zach.
Right?
Okay, let's see.
I dog,
Best soda?
dog dare you.
If I could make a soda flavor, I really love Dr. Pepper.
That was
But-
gonna be my second choice right
I
there.
don't
some
know
kind of
like
Dr.
if I could
Pepper.
make a soda flavor. I don't know what would go good like with Dr. Pepper. There's already like vanilla flavors and stuff which are decent.
Yeah.
I don't always get those. I think my all-time favorite soda though, I'm sure you've heard of it, like the Manzana Sol. It's a Mexico soda.
Yeah, like yeah.
The apple soda.
Oh, the apple one. They
Yeah,
used to
that
have
was
that at
really
Taco
good.
Bell.
I really like that soda for some reason.
That one is surprisingly decent.
It's really good.
And I also really love like cranberry juice. So
Yes.
I probably make like a cranberry soda. They
Yeah.
have
Oh.
they have like the sparkling one, but it's not really like a soda.
No. Oh, remember I told we've mixed half Mountain Dew, half cranberry juice.
And that was pretty good. But I would probably make like a full-on cranberry flavored either Mountain Dew or Sprite.
Sounds
That was
good.
really
Oh wait, they do have a cranberry Sprite.
Yeah.
They do have a cranberry.
They have
flavored
cranberry
Sprite.
ginger ale too.
They do.
I have it on the plane. Well,
Huh.
technically it was Canada Dry, which by itself I hate, but I had it because I had the cranberry.
Yeah.
So.
I guess fruits and soda I like a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Pepper's
I wouldn't drink
really
it
good.
regularly. Yeah.
Dr. Pepper's really good, but if it's good enough, I'll probably just drink that.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen this anywhere. I don't know how good it actually would be, but I would want to try like a mint soda.
A mint soda?
That's the first. Whenever I asked that, 'cause I didn't have an answer when I asked the question, but after I asked it, that's the first thing that came to mind. Was like a mint soda, like just like
I wonder what that would
not
taste
like mouthwash, not like the stuff you get at Chick-fil-A, but like a soda that just had like some mint taste. I don't know if that's like peppermint or like green mint or
What if it was like
just like a mint
What is
soda.
it?
You drink your soda
Those-
and then your breath is like minty afterward.
what if you
Nice.
have like you guys have those like abuelos mints? They're like chocolate, but they have like the mint on it also. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
don't know.
What if
They
had a
used
soda
to
that was
make
kinda like
chocolate
that?
soda. Not Yoo-hoo, but they used to make an actual chocolate soda.
But if you had like mint in there also, I feel like that would be a pretty good soda.
I don't know. So potentially some kind of mint soda is the first thing I thought of. But
I don't know if mint by itself would actually taste good. Does mouthwash taste good? No. If you drink
like,
it,
when I
you'll go
think
blind.
of mint, like I feel like the only way like the only context that would like really sound
Well, like a-
appetizing is like
well, like, they have,
mint
like-
ice cream.
like they have like they have like peppermint cocoa.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Like
Peppermint
a-
coffee.
Yeah, give me like peppermint soda.
I feel like this is something you drink to make you feel fancy.
What about like
You just have, like,
what about like
mint.
peppermint Dr Pepper?
Ooh,
I'd give it a taste.
I would too. That actually sounds pretty
I
good.
mean, I
good.
tasted the
Sounds
strawberry.
really
I
good.
tasted the strawberry Dr Pepper.
That doesn't sound like
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
What
I
you
don't
call
even
it?
like the vanilla one that much.
I like vanilla Dr Pepper. What soda?
The first thing I thought of already exists, but like peach soda.
Okay.
I
I'm not a
like.
big peach guy.
Well, see, okay, I like
peaches
peach.
by themselves.
I like peaches. Like, I'd want to recreate the feeling you get when you bite into an actual peach that's really ripe and good, mixed with a soda. Could be good. Like, just a fizzy peach.
Would you brand like Peach from Mario? Would that be like on the cover?
No.
Just be like peach.
No.
Peach flavored.
Oh man, peach. Oh, it's time to stop.
Basically.
Luigi flavored soda.
What?
What?
That doesn't even make sense.
Luigi flavored soda.
Stop. No more people flavored soda.
Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
can we
We're
please
done
get
with
a
that.
Trump flavored soda?
A Trump soda?
It tastes like success.
Tastes like
Tastes
America.
like victory.
Does it taste like Success America or like a man in his 70s?
Okay, we're done.
What's-
Collin, okay, so elaborate on your peach soda.
I think he did.
I don't
You
know.
want it to just taste like an actual peach?
You know Willy Wonka's factory, right?
Yeah.
He could create. What? He could create these like gum that tasted like a full meal,
yeah.
kind of.
Oh.
Like the blueberry, right?
Yeah, like the blueberry. What if you
Sean-
could do that?
Sean, Gus's car.
Gus's car.
What if you could do that with a drink? What if you could? Okay, because have you ever had an apple, a Snapple apple?
I had one last night.
Snapple
Okay,
are okay.
I like Snapple
While
apple
Natalie's
because
getting baptized, I had one.
it doesn't taste like apple juice. It tastes like biting into an actual apple.
Okay, I got you.
Nothing like that has been made with peaches, and I like peaches.
They had peach out Snapples though, don't they?
I don't know. I thought it was more of like peach tea. I'll have to try a peach Snapple. Snapple.
Peach Snapple.
Peach Snapple. I want to try one.
Interesting name. That actually sounds pretty good. If it tasted actually like a peach, then I would probably get it.
That's what I'll just call up my soda making people and we'll work something out.
What's next?
How does one go about creating a soda? That's something I want to research.
What's next? I have no idea. We got TV shows, YouTube news, and just some music stuff.
Movies.
Oh, we didn't talk about any movies.
We can throw some up. How long have we been recording?
About 27 minutes.
Oh.
That's a lot already. We don't have time for everything.
Nah. So I want to hit in. Didn't it say Collin had an announcement? Where'd that go?
I think
Someone
Natalie
erased
deleted
it.
Colin, what's
No,
your
I deleted
announcement?
it. I want to make it next time I come on the podcast.
Next time?
Maybe.
How long will that be, though?
Maybe a
November.
month or two.
Okay. So you're just going to wait on it then?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So we gotta talk about one more thing. We're gonna do TV shows, or movies, or music.
What do you think, Zach?
I don't know. I just watched the new Halloween movie. That one was,
Oh, you did?
yeah, it was scary. It was less predictable than I thought it'd be. So
That's good.
Okay.
it's good. If you're looking for a scary movie, that's probably the one to watch.
So this one, what is it? It's like he was in a mental asylum place.
Yeah, like he's like an old guy now, and then like it goes haywire from there. So it's like kind of it shows you two sides of a story too. So it shows you kind of like his side is like it doesn't like really explain much of his side, but like it shows you what he's doing, and then it shows you
That's cool.
how the people are doing from the.
And his sister's in it too.
Huh?
His sister is in it, or
Yes, supposedly, yeah.
supposedly.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I think it like the movie debunks it. Like, it says like it's like the second movie is like not canon.
Oh.
So it, like kind of like I don't know. I never watched the second one, so
Huh. No.
I don't know.
There's been
I
a
don't
lot.
even know.
There's
I don't-
been a lot of Halloween movies.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
what,
really like
15
Halloween
years ago,
movies.
15 years ago, then they tried to reboot it, and this is kind of like the third attempt.
Yeah.
But was it different
It
enough?
was different. I mean, it was different. It was newer. I mean,
A lot of jump scares.
it's got a lot of like it's got things where you would expect there would be a jump scare, and like it kind of makes you double think them. Like it'll like it'll actually jump scare. It'll actually jump scare you because like you're expecting it and it doesn't happen, and then it happens. So
Ooh.
then it's like that's why I think it's good. So they did a good job of that.
So it's actually scary.
Like you're like, oh man, this person's gonna die, and then
I
like
bet
he ends
people
up killing
die in that
someone else.
movie. Do people die in it?
Yes.
Does
Of
anyone get
course.
killed? Of course. You ever ask a question and then you're like, why did I ask it?
That's like asking if a Michael Bay movie has any big explosions.
Right.
Basically.
Michael Bay made that movie? Are there big explosions? Duh.
Is that all the movies we're going to talk about?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, we talked about Venom last time, so
Okay.
I still haven't seen it.
I've been gone. I need to go see it.
Yeah. I don't think there's much else.
I think
Nothing
so.
new.
That's just the newest one I saw.
Yep. For YouTube news, I just put our Pineapple Podcast has 10 subscribers.
Woo!
You might have just blown out our audience's eardrums.
Basically,
I'm sorry.
it's far enough away. You
Yeah.
know, because I guess we might as well announce it while we have like another minute. We're not going to be uploading on SoundCloud because we
least,
ran,
yeah.
at least not right now, because we ran out of our free storage on there, and we don't feel like paying $10 a month right now to keep that going.
Yeah.
So
you
right
know,
now, we'll send it out to y'all. But right now, I know most of y'all have been listening on SoundCloud because that's where we send it to you first. Because we had SoundCloud before YouTube. So now we'll try to transition y'all all to the YouTube. 'Cause we actually had people come in and listen on SoundCloud, like 30 or so.
Yeah, and for those of you that complain, oh, I don't have YouTube Red, I can't leave my phone off and do it.
Use the browser.
Use the browser like we talked about.
So, or better your life and get
Get the YouTube Red. It's a good investment.
YouTube Premium.
Oh, I'm sorry. I made that mistake last time.
They
YouTube
changed it
Premium.
like 2 months ago. YouTube Premium.
Okay. And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Good night. That was a Top Gear
Catch you
reference.
on the flippity flip. Trent! I'm a donkey! Trent!